right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. Last time you saw the car, I was laying under it, sticking the converter in. Now the transmission's in. I need to drive her down the road real quick, be sure it shifts 1, 2, 3, and I may check on my stall just a little bit. So, y'all hang out. Okay, so it's the next day. I didn't get to go racing because they canceled the races first thing this morning and it was barely sprinkling at that track. So races are canceled. I'm just sitting here spinning my thumbs and I'm really thinking about the car. I'm thinking about the AFR meter. I did film it as I was driving, just panning my camera over to it to look at it. And it was showing pretty lean, like 14.5, 6. You know, and part of that was under partial acceleration. The other part was under full throttle. It was also basically the same there, 14.5, 6, 14.4 maybe. You can go back and watch that if you want to. And I almost kept it out of there because I didn't want to hear kind of the feedback of that's too lean. I understand it's too lean. The last time we ran this car, the temperature was about the same. It was 95, 6, 7, 8 degrees outside yesterday when I ran this. And the last time I was at the track. So we jetted the carburetor. And when I left the racetrack last time, AFR was like 12.6 or something. So I thought, man, that seems a little fat. So my plan was, which I had pulled a rear spark plug last time, and one of the rears was actually wet, and the front on that same bank was pretty dry. So that made me think, if we just do one jet size change in the rear, it should kind of creep back up some to like a 12.8 range or something like that. I have not done that. The only thing I did differently to this car was put a different torque converter in it. So I texted with Andy Wood last night and I explained my AFR to him. We talked about it and he said, well, a converter change can change your AFR. It's loading the engine differently. It's allowing that engine, you could see my tach just rev, boom. It seems like I need more fuel now. So Basically, it's something new that I changed with the car. And in my mind, I never realized that changing a torque converter, so it has a lot more stall now. Before I changed converters this time, I could barely foot brake it to 2,500. It was pushing through the lights. Yesterday, I went out on this dirty, dry highway, and I can foot brake it to 3 grand and then take off. So the one time I got it up to there, revved it, and it was fine. I brought it back down to 25 so I could get that flash to where it would actually pull and go. I did look out today. I had several sets of black marks, which it has the edged black marks, which typically means there's not enough air in the back tires. I understand that. I had left the same amount of air that I normally run at the racetrack in these tires. And my reasoning behind that, I've never talked about it before. I usually adjust air pressure, so I want the most amount of air that I can run in the slicks and still have good traction. And at the same time, the most pounds of air I can run, that gives me the best 60 foot. So if my 60 foot's good, that will carry out further. There's less distortion of the tire and all that. But I wanted to make this video just to explain. I realize my AFR is lean. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. You learned something like I did. And I appreciate Andy and our conversations, just talking about this, going back and forth. I got some big stuff coming up for the car. If you have not seen the YouTube channel LB Bruins 79, I'll put a link up for it, or a card on one side or the other here. I'll have a link in the description. That gentleman is actually making me a 2-inch thick aluminum spacer plate. He does a lot of customization stuff, and he's very, very, very intelligent. So go check out that channel and subscribe if you have not. He's trying to get to 500 subscribers so he can go to Sikeston, to the No Name Nationals, which is where I'm taking this car. And hopefully with this car, I can beat my friend Andy Wood. Let's see, I believe I'm racing Andy, Mark from Bigfoots and Mopars, Ryan Barr's Nest wants to race, Ricky J. Ray, if he gets his car going and everything's good there. I'll probably end up racing either the Dodge Whisperer or Blake at Bad Tree Productions. I don't know, maybe both. I may race everybody. I have no idea, but I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks for letting me take you along on this journey of torque converter stuff. So I'll catch you next time.